Imagine waking up to a glowing sky, a city still asleep, and a nuclear reactor tearing itself apart with the force of 400 Hiroshimas. Tonight, we uncover the secrets, the lies, the science, and the horrifying chain of mistakes that created the most catastrophic nuclear disaster in human history. Chernobyl, a disaster born not just from technology, but from denial, pride, and human error. Make sure you watch till the end, because the final truth of what really caused the explosion is still debated today. Pripyat, Ukraine, a city built for workers of the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. Bright parks, modern apartments, amusement rides, cafes. A place full of young families, hope, and Soviet pride. To the people living there, the plant represented the future. But beneath that future was a reactor design so unstable that even a small mistake could lead to disaster. The flawed reactor, the RBMK 1000 reactor. Powerful but fundamentally unsafe. It had positive void coefficient, meaning it became more reactive as it lost cooling. Graphite tips on control rods, which caused a sudden power spike during shutdown. A culture of secrecy. Problems were known but never revealed. Engineers weren't fully aware. And on April 26, 1986, that ignorance became deadly. Late at night, engineers attempted a safety test meant to simulate a power loss, but the test was delayed, rushed, and executed by a tired crew working with incomplete instructions. Key mistakes: lowering the power too quickly, disabling automatic safety systems, removing too many control rods, running the reactor in an unstable state, ignoring warnings from instruments. At 1:23 a.m., operator Alexander Akimov pressed the AZ-5 emergency shutdown button. That button was supposed to save the reactor. Instead, it killed it. A massive surge of power. Steam pressure rips apart the reactor core. Graphite blocks fly into the air like burning coal. The roof is blown off. The night sky turns blue from ionized radiation. Chernobyl Reactor 4 ceases to exist. But the real disaster? It was only beginning. The firefighters arrived without protective gear. They thought it was a simple rooftop fire, but they were walking into a nuclear inferno. These men later became known as the liquidators, sacrificing their lives to stop radiation from spreading across Europe. To this day, many of their names are barely remembered. The Soviet government tried to hide the explosion. Residents of Pripyat weren't evacuated until 36 hours later. By then, many had already inhaled radioactive dust. Schools were still open. Children were playing outside. People stood on bridges watching the fire, unaware that they were witnessing their own exposure. It wasn't until a Swedish power plant detected unusual radiation that the truth began to unravel. Pripyat today is a frozen world, abandoned homes, toys left behind, a Ferris wheel that never opened for children. Radiation is still present in hotspots. Wildlife has taken over the empty streets. Chernobyl became a symbol of fear, science, nature's revenge, and human responsibility. Was it the flawed RBMK design, the rushed test, the Soviet culture of silence, or a combination of all three? Most experts agree. Chernobyl was not an accident. It was the result of a system built to fail. Since then, nuclear safety protocols worldwide have changed dramatically. Better containment, better training, better transparency. Chernobyl became the lesson the world never wanted but desperately needed. Chernobyl is more than a disaster. It's a reminder that one mistake, one lie, one moment can change history forever. If you want more deep dive documentaries like this, hit like, subscribe, and comment what topic I should cover next.